Vobster Quay is one of the UK's best known inland diving sites. It has a variety of diving conditions, from wrecks to reefs and even a covered tunnel. It has a range of depths from the surface all the way down to around 40 metres. Its visibility is generally pretty good, but however, like anywhere else, it can range anything from 2 to 10 metres. I've even seen it to 15 to 20 metres sometimes. Just depends on the weather, temperature and surface conditions. Today is our first winter training dive, and as with all diving, the critical moments are from getting in, leaving the surface and the dive starting, and then towards the end of the dive as you start to come up to the surface. In Vobster, there are always others training around you. Here's a bunch of divers doing their twin set diving plus side mount. It all looks far too complicated for me. Here's Les, my dive buddy, just sorting his mask out as we're about to set off. You'll see right at the end he gives me the signal with both hands pointing in one direction. That's, okay, let's go. I think you'll agree, today the visibility is pretty good. You get a good idea of the size of the rock faces and the depths. And just as I was coming over the rise towards the tunnel, you can see two divers heading towards us here. One with all his camera equipment and the other one seems to be flashing some sort of signal, but I'm not quite sure what it means. When you've been diving with a dive buddy as long as I have, and I've been diving with Les around 30-35 years, you just know what's coming. Here he is pausing slightly to make sure his camera equipment's working, and then all of a sudden he dumps all the air in his suit and we're on our way. To you, this will look like a casual exchange of signals. To us, dive buddies for all these years, it just shows we're confident and ready to go with each other. A quick okay, let's go then. Our route today was a simple and easy route, chosen just for pleasure. Our jump entry, like most people, across to the tunnel, through the tunnel and up to the crushing works. Exiting the crushing works, we then moved across to the industrial dryer and swam through the concrete pipes, over to the aircraft centre section and then through the aircraft rear, back to the car wrecks and all the way along back to the entry point. Exiting the tunnel, this is generally where you go through the thermocline at around 20 metres. It depends on the time of year, air and water temperature, but generally it's about the same place. As you can see here, I'm doing a quick check on the computer just to see what the depth. 20.7 metres, and the water temperature here was about 12 degrees. Looking up, I was fortunate to see this other diver swimming across the path of the sun. We were fortunate today coming across a small shoal of perch. The interesting thing is towards the end of the sequence of the perch, where you see Les roll his fingers across the bottom. and the perch come in straight away. This was the trick I used myself to get the perch to stand still and make it easy for me to film them. I can't quite explain why, but it's a very nice feeling to be able to swim through things. Whenever the opportunity arises, I always take it, and I thoroughly enjoy the experience. As with all diving, I've found over the years, if you're gentle, you tend not to kick up the bottom. If you don't kick up the bottom, you make the diving experience much nicer for your buddy and other divers around you. That's particularly true in inland diving sites. Visibility doesn't return quickly because there's no tide to sweep away the dirt. Here we're swimming through the large centre section of the aircraft where the wings attach. There are things you can catch your equipment on and get stuck in, so just be a little careful swimming through, but enjoy the experience of the swim through. It's a fantastic dive. Here you'll see Les giving me one of those signals that most other divers won't understand. What he's saying is it's time to head back towards our exit. Here you'll see an American signal crayfish. It's an invasive species introduced into British waters some years ago. Watch its smaller back legs paddling on the bottom, a bit like we do with the fish. And what it's trying to do is kick up little things to eat, until I get a little too close, and then it stops and starts to look at me. Now on our way back to the exit point, we are swimming through the tailplane. There is definitely plenty of things to get your gear caught on here, so just be a little careful. Here we are returning back to our entry point, and as we come up the ramp returning to the shallow water, we see 3 divers starting their dive, all using the latest technology and side mount systems. Now, just below our entry point, we're now into decompression. Waiting for nitrogen to leave our systems, we have a 3-minute stop to do. Fortunately, today I'm using nitrox at 32%. That's all I have to do, which is 3 minutes of no stop time. Thank goodness, I'm dying for a cup of tea and something to eat. There are checks to be done throughout the dive. All I'm doing here is checking what's left of my safety stop. Les signals it's time to go. He's finished his safety stop. I agree, and off we go. Back to the surface, a cup of tea and a bacon butty. What could be better?